Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome. John is on the call today, and we've had quite a bit of progress here over the last many months that we've been working together. He's at an all-time low for many years, and we're going to talk about not only how he is juggling a busy life with being a father of three kids, grandkid. He owns a business with dealing with marine software and electronics and yachts and stuff down in Florida. And then he just really wants to get his health back on track so he can live the excellent years left of his life, just like all of us do. Want to just like live, die. And that's the best way to go about this life, not just slowly decline and stuff. So, John, let's intro you. Who are you? What do you do? How old are you? Like all the things. Give us a rundown, man. You're looking awesome today.
Well, thank you, Brian. A lot of kudos to you. My name's John Meyer. I'm 60 years old. I've been, battling weight for the last 10 years. Nutrition has been key. I've really signed up to, have a lot of help with nutrition and fitness, and got to thank Brian for that. And that's been ongoing now for better part of a year for sure.
Yep.
And very helpful with the guidance and the supervision and keeping me on a good path.
Yes, you're not
uh
you've got a lot of discipline, right? Business owners do that.
yeah. Oh
Work with a
yeah.
ton of business owners and really busy professionals and stuff. So, what are some like the unique challenges that you face on a day in day out basis that were like kind of getting you off track in the beginning? And paint that picture of where you were in the past.
Time management, just putting too much energy on the business, to putting all my energy on the family, putting all my energy on just building the business, and neglecting the fitness, neglecting the healthy eating choices. And it really boiled down to lifestyles, just a little bit of course change to get it all dialed in. But a little bit of free time helped with that as well. Making the time was a big
Oh
part
yeah.
of it, for and the commitment.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
being a business owner, the whole point of owning a business is to have a lifestyle
That's
that
right.
goes along with what it is that you want to do in your everyday life. And but that wasn't happening. And let's talk about some of the results. Like where were you at your heaviest? Where are you at now? And what have been some of the
Oh,
achievements along the way?
I think I think probably about 235 to 240 a couple years ago. I think that was 2021, 22, I think it was. But we're at 181 now, and
Yeah.
that's with a lot of exercise, a lot of nutrition, and stumbled around for about 6 months before I started to figure out the importance of the professional interactions with Coach Brian, and different type of techniques to get the most out of the time that I'm putting into the, whether it be the exercise routines or the nutrition. Equal professionalism on both sides of that, coming from you, Brian, of course.
Well, I totally appreciate it. We have been paying attention to calories quite a bit. For our journey, we chose to do some calorie tracking and macronutrient tracking, which has really helped keep you on point. You're a numbers guy anyways, right? At being a
Yeah. Oh
electronic
yeah.
software and like just like more of an analytical business owner. And so it's really worked out well. We turned food into numbers, right? And so you see
Yep.
differently and you know how to fuel your body for the activity. You know, how young do you feel right now? Because you don't look 60. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I don't know. I've never felt better. I've got more energy now than I had when I was 40, if the truth be known. So I feel like I've, gained an extra 10 years somewhere just by being able to get up and move and grab my grandchild, or, just go out and do chores for my wife. Really, a lot of things have just
I
totally changed. 180-degree phase shift, no doubt.
Your wife has definitely made some comments like, "Who is this young guy here?" Just
Yes.
like not stopping. It's like the
Yeah.
weekend, like you'd be done with the work week and what, like just kind of like chill
Oh
out.
yeah.
It's
No,
not
we'd
the case.
go traveling around a little bit, go out with some friends, go watch the grandkids, just do more, be a little bit more present during those time off instead of just sitting around, on a sofa watching TV, which is very negative for me personally. And, a lot more activity wise, whether it's bike riding or swimming or walking, just simple walks.
Right.
Very good, with my wife every night. So it's very good.
Yeah.
Healthy stuff.
Get that a lot of the honey-do list done, right?
Yes, sir. Very much. I'm happy to do that 24/7 now because I've got the energy that I didn't have before. So that's not a problem anymore.
So before we started working together, what were some of the things you tried on your own?
Well, I tried to work out routines, which was okay because I have a strong son-in-law, but I think the nutrition is where I was falling short. I didn't realize the importance of the nutrition. I started to do a little better on my own by making some different choices with some different pre-packed meals, but then it offered a little bit more sodium. I did wasn't getting the right type, and I think that's where you came in, where I started to learn and understand the positive of good carbs and bad carbs and protein and the importance of protein and the amount of protein. And I think that's where things started to click and progress was starting to be made. But prior to that, I was milling around, and I don't want to say wasting time, learning new disciplines, but not being as productive as I could have been with each and every step, I think is a fair way to describe that.
Yeah, not efficient, right? Again, being
Yeah. Yeah.
efficiency is definitely key to
Yes.
maximize profits, return on investments, and that's what this is. Is we came
Yes.
in, understood your situation, and I was able to help like discern. Okay, this is the next thing
100%.
for us to do, and we've had a
Yeah.
pretty good progress. So we had done some restriction of calories, right? That's how you lose weight,
Yep.
bring the calorie of it. So we spent
Yep.
time getting some weight off, and then I implemented a dieting break in the middle of our process, and we were able. How many calories were we trying to get in you every single day?
2,500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25, sometimes 28,
It's
2900.
2,800, 2,900. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. 2,900.
And
And
your weight, what was it doing?
it was staying the same. It was not, it was going down and staying the same. It wasn't increasing. It was never increasing.
Uh,
It's just building muscle and, losing weight, if anything.
Right. And this is just proper like nutritional science is the metabolism is adaptive. And if you just stay in a low calorie state, your metabolism can round down and potentially kind of plateau and sputter out in a sense. I recognize some of the patterns that were starting to show up because we had lost a pretty good amount of weight. You'd
Yep.
be down to what, like
Yeah.
30 to 40 pounds now. And
Yeah.
so we paused, we got the calories up, started working them back into the mix. And it's just like every week, hey, your weight's the same, you've eaten more, let's eat some more. And so
Yep.
we took that to another level. And now we're in a subtle calorie deficit, not as much as we were in the past, because
Yeah.
all of that time off, because we spent a couple months with a lot more calories in you to work on building muscle and really go along with the
Yeah.
training that you were putting
Yep.
in and stuff. So I love it, and I'm really
Yeah.
excited. Like one of the things that like I was excited to get you on is like we were at a new all-time low last week. Like, dude, we
Yep.
got to get you on here and talk to the
Yeah.
people, let them know. So, what were some of the motivations like in your stage of life and in your like health and your like say athletic career in a sense? Like, what motivated you to, and is it a driving factor for you to keep you moving in this direction?
Well, sometimes, depending on what you get fixated on, for me, it was weight.
Mhm.
But what I learned along the way was it really wasn't so much the weight. It was the how did I look? How did I feel? All of a sudden, I'm buying new shirts. I'm buying new shorts. I'm going from extra large to large. I'm going from 38 to 36 to 34. And that right there was just remarkable. And
Yeah.
that was almost like feeding the fire. Once you get a little bit of progress, you start to step up your intensity a little bit. And I think that's what happened to me. I started to not focus on the weight so much, focus on how do I feel? How do I look? What's my energy level? And all of a sudden a light switch went off, and all of a sudden I was paying a little bit closer attention to the target nutrients and just, going for a little bit more intensity on the workouts. And next thing you know, things were just happening at a much faster pace, and building a lot more muscle, burning a lot more calories, and being able to eat a little bit more than not having to worry about every little thing. So it was kind of motivating to see the progress after so much time,
Right.
because nothing happens fast. It's a very slow process. It doesn't happen fast. It happens slow and methodically.
Right. Well, how long did it take you to get up to like that 230s,
Oh,
250?
10 years. It
Right.
took a lot of years to get there, and it took,
Took
I don't
well,
want to say a couple years, but a couple years. It took a couple years to turn that train around, no doubt.
right. And here we
But
are with my
yeah,
help. We've expedited it
oh
quite a
yeah,
bit. So
100%,
um, I
100%. I'd still be milling around without your professional help, no doubt.
appreciate it. Yeah, what is like some goals for you here in the next like couple years? So we've talked about some events. We've talked about accomplishing performance driven goals as well, and not just like a body fat or a body weight. Like, what can we do with this body, the training, the effort, and everything that you've been putting this work into? What are some of the goals, aspirations that you're after now?
Just stay healthy, live healthier, not work so hard to stay healthy, just because lifestyle choices have become a lifestyle now, instead of I don't have to think about it, because I don't ever figure that I was on a diet. I just figured that I made different choices on what I was going to eat and what value did they offer to me. And so my new goals would be, extending life, looking a little better, being a little stronger, being a little bit more present, being a little bit more positive, and let things roll off a little bit more, and just focus on this newfound energy and be able to lift up my grandchild and take him on walks, and
Swim
you
in your
know
pool in your backyard, right?
yeah, go swimming every night, go biking every weekend if that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But I can do all of it now. I can bike and swim, and go out and mow the lawn if my wife wants me to do that. It's just great things that I can do now.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been pushing some other things like in Orange Theory. You're signing up for a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
challenges that they got. We've talked
yeah,
about the Frogman event and such,
yeah,
about doing some longer bike ride events and stuff. So
yeah,
as those continue to like formulate, I'm really excited to see how we do.
yeah,
You're
yeah. We're taking a lot of challenges on Orange Theory, and we're taking a couple of small little swim, run, row events, and couple of Navy SEALs events, which is kind of interesting, and a lot of push-ups. My next thing is pull-ups. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. Pull-ups is a big goal of mine.
Yes, I love it. Yeah. We
Yeah,
definitely need you doing some pull-ups. Set of 10 pull-ups. Body
there
weight,
you go.
that'll be good.
Yes, yes, sir. I'm there. I've got a little counterweight. If I'm up to 40 pounds counterweight, so once
Okay.
I can get that down a little more, we'll
Now,
get there.
keeping
Slow
away.
process. Yeah,
That pull-up is a hard one. Your
yeah,
gravity
oh
wants to
yeah,
keep you on the ground. So,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
John, you've worked so hard. You've been focused, diligent. Your work ethic shines through. If someone were like watching this and in a similar situation to where you were at prior, what would you tell them? What advice would you have for them?
I would say, get on a good nutrition plan, understand the importance and the value of a good, strong nutrition, and get on some sort of an exercise program. May not have to be as intense as mine, but, a consistent, commit to yourself, invest in yourself. Don't come up with an excuse why you can't do it. Do it first thing in the morning so it's off the table. Don't let life get in the way of this thing and make it, oh, I can't do it because of this. Just do it first thing, and it's an automatic thing. And if you are doing it automatically and you feel like you missed something if you didn't do it, then you're doing it right. But make exercise important, make nutrition important. Everything else will fall into place. It will take a little while, maybe a few months to build the discipline, maybe a few more months to see some results that might make you happy, but that's going to put you on a path of where you want to ultimately end up without question.
We're looking for
But
lifestyle, we're looking for education, we're looking
yeah,
for application of this stuff. Some people pick up on it a lot faster, easier. I mean, you quite honestly were one of those, and other people they drag their feet or they allow for the weekend to kind of throw them
yeah,
off the track, or there's a
yeah,
lot of things that people don't realize their behaviors and their choices have consequences. Sometimes it takes longer to produce an outcome that you're looking for. And if you've gained 30 pounds over like 10, 20 years or something, it's not going to be a month that you're going to drop it off. That's a 3, 4, 5, 6 month process
that's
of
right.
unwinding the habits, the behaviors, your thought process.
Yep, yep,
And I love it when business owners
yep,
and busy professionals come on board with me because they're already driven in one area of their
yep,
life, right? You know how to be successful in your business. So let's use that and be successful in your personal life, your personal health, so that you can thrive in
yep,
both. And like your
yep.
relationships and other things that go on into this. So, well,
Well,
John,
and like any other business, I would say don't rely on yourself. In business, we rely on outside professionals, whether it be, whatever. Get a professional
accountant,
coach. Get someone to help you be accountable. Get a coach that can help you, watch you, call you out, explain things in a way that you can understand what it is you're trying to do because they understand that we don't. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this situation. So get a good coach like Brian that can teach you, train you, nurture you.
thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. That's it.
With that said, I appreciate your hard work, focus. We've got big things, and we're gonna continue to rearrange your body composition, right? Lower
Yes,
body
sir.
levels, increase performance, and again, we're gonna go back into a higher calorie intake here, and when we decide that it's appropriate and
Perfect.
continue to thrive and stuff. So those are things to look forward to, and I'm gonna keep challenging you with
All right.
different events or activities and stuff to kind of push some of your limits and such. So if you're someone who resonates with John, then consider reaching out. BrianParana.com. You can catch me on socials at Coach Brian Parana, and I would be happy to have a conversation to see if it'd be a good fit and kind of go over what the process looks like on getting going. So I appreciate your time and anyone who watches this. So thank you so much, and off we go.
Thank you, Brian. Have a great day.
You.